What's up, guys? Thanks for stopping in and checking out a brand new video. Just like all my ride-alongs, we're in for a crazy time. What do I mean by that? Well, here's a dead body, the Kia Soul is back, and apparently I can shoot webs now. How did all this madness happen? Well, it started by me waking up a little earlier than usual, wanting to get a jump start on my orders. These days in particular are carrying a little bit more stress as you're wondering if you're going to make your daily goals. I know a lot of people have left the gig economy because, let's just be honest, it's slow. It's really slow. My first 2 orders of the day came from Burpy, which brought me to the parking lot of good old HEB, where I found the dead body. Just kidding, it's just a guy sleeping in his car. One of those kind of mornings. I just pulled up to the HEB, about to go ahead and knock out these Burpy orders. There's 2 of them here I need to shop. Looks like the first customer only needed 1 thing. Let's see what they got here just to be nosy. Chicken wings, they wanted 4 packs of those. And the other customer, they need 8 items, and they are looking for some cat food, some personal things, and some candies, and some water. I've actually delivered for this second person before. All right, this should be very easy. Let's go knock out both of them. Oh, and I forgot, for you timekeepers, it is 9:25. Right, just making a straight beeline to the areas we need. No need to walk this whole store, because this store is pretty big. I remember when these first came out, I thought they were going to be so gross, but they actually were pretty good. I haven't had them in a while. Might get one for myself. They will charge you $36 at the movie theater for these, and they're only 98 cents here. Rip off. I don't know about you guys, but I find very clever ways to take stuff into the movie theaters with me. I'm not paying that much for some candy. I think it was one of the Terminator movies a few of my friends went and I went to go see. I had my body strapped with candy around my waistline. I had all these gummy bears, and in my socks I stuffed in some things like this, some hard boxes. I also want to say around my waist I had a bottle of water too. You gotta get clever. Hope the customer's going to be okay with this. I came to this store because it's the bigger store, thinking they'd have a better selection, and they're out of the water. As I'm walking around here, I don't even think they carry that size, so we'll see what they say. Now guys, I'm going to pause the video right here and replay back this clip. As you can see clearly on the right, there's a whole stack out of that water. Why I didn't see that in the moment, I have no idea. But don't worry, I'm going to get it together. All right, so just gonna have to call with the customer. She was okay with the water substitute, and they didn't have the cat food she wanted, so we're just gonna go ahead and get this one. Just go and get one to try it out to see if her cats even like it. I guess cats are picky eaters just like we can be. You know, I wasn't even gonna record this to show how stupid I am. They had the waters right here on the stack out next to the other water. Really? Remember that clip before? Doing all this here? Yeah, they're right over here. I didn't see them because someone was standing in front of them earlier, so at least that's what I'm gonna go with. Let's go ahead and get these. There we go. So glad I went that way and saw those. I'd much rather get the customer something they actually wanted than a substitution. I'm gonna go head to the meat department and get these chicken legs or chicken wings for the next customer, and then we're out of here. Oh, this is new. We need to get 4 of these. Okay, we got those backed up, and now we can officially get out of here. That was the crazy thing. As I'm in this store, Cornershop keeps telling me to open up my app so they can find out where I am to know which stores they can send me orders to. But my app is open. That was the same thing I was talking about. I don't even know if I put the video up on my channel yet. GrubHub was asking for a precise location in order to know how to get orders to you. And my precise location was turned on for GrubHub. Even Burpy, while I was in here, kept bringing up this message saying you need to turn on your precise location. And it's on. I just updated my phone last night, so I don't know what's going on, but hopefully we can get a Cornershop order to see what this Costco stuff's all about. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Another reason that got me out of the house was the email I received saying that Cornershop and Costco are now partners. I'm just hoping by the end of the day we get an offer so we can see what the orders and the payouts look like. Finally back in the car. That order took way longer than it should have. I should have been in and out of that store, even with the filming. I like Burpy, and I like to do them here and there. The only thing that gets to me about them is the checkout process. I don't know why, but you have to confirm that the card is active or loaded before you even get to the register. So like I do, I'm checking everything in the app, just making sure I got everything separated, and I send him a text message just like, hey, heading to the register, is the card loaded? He's like, yeah, card ready to go. I go to the checkout, and guess what? Yeah, card not loaded. So I'm in the front looking like an idiot, holding up the line like, hey, where is the money? I'm trying to check this out. And he's like, try again, try again. 3 times, still not going through. And last time I went through the chat box, he was like, you need to send us a text message. I'm like, I sent you a text message and nobody replied. He's like, yeah, I replied to you. As you guys can see, ain't nobody replied to me. We've come too far in these shopping apps to not have the credit cards ready to go when we get to the register. There's no reason why I need to confirm that I'm about to check out. I guess they want to make sure the car's not active all the time and I'm not like putting my own groceries on there on my off days. Because I've done that before. I've been doing a Cornershop order and actually picked up the Instacart card and it said you're not on an active order and it wouldn't go through. That's how it's supposed to be. But when I'm on an active order, it's supposed to go through.
Phew, feel better?
Yeah, actually I do. Rant over. Another thing too, I was really grateful for the chicken that I had to get. They had a limit of 2. Guess there's a chicken shortage this week. And I was supposed to get 4. Luckily, the cashier was nice enough to split into 2 transactions for me, so I was able to get what the customer needed. Homeboy is gonna be late for his shift. He was still sleeping in that car.
And just really quickly, guys, a lot of you asked me, how do you download the Burpy Shopper app? It's not going to be found in any of the app stores. You'll get a special link from Burpy once you're hired. If you want to know the install process of how to set it up correctly, check out this video right here.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up.
The customer I was trying to call to let them know, you know, the status of their order and that I was on my way, but the text message got rejected and the phone number said this number was no longer in service. Probably was a Google number.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again. No es posible realizar la llamada tal y como se marcó el número. Picar el número y márquelo de nuevo.
Well, I tried one last time to contact customer A before pulling off because they had chicken outside, but as you can see, no one answered. But customer B did.
Hello?
Hey, this is Burpy. I just pulled up with your order.
Oh, okay. I'll be right there.
Yeah, they actually had a stack out in another area.
Of course they did. They don't want you trying.
Nothing's supposed to be easy.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god.
Oh, sure do. All right, got that order dropped off for that customer. As I said, I've delivered to her through Burpy many times. And Burpy man actually called me right now. See, now you can call me when I don't need you. He's probably trying to get me to take an order. That's another thing about Burpy. They will try to get you to take orders. Obviously, they're in the queue. They want to get them cleared. But don't take any orders that don't make sense to you. I took an order for them thinking it was a good deal. I mean, it was actually a really good payout. But it was already late by what the customer was expecting. So I was getting the heat for it. I'm like, look, they didn't even have any shoppers in this area. I'm doing you a favor by taking this order because I wasn't even planning on working that day. It is what it is. I got my money. They got their stuff. End of story. But yeah, he's probably gonna call me like 4 more times. I'm just, if the order doesn't make sense, which is the one I'm seeing here in the queue, I'm just not gonna take it. Point blank, period. So much for trying to film a segment of my video in this area. Everything all right, puppy? Puppy, are you okay? Are you okay, puppy? All right, guys, it is about 11 o'clock. It's 10:56. Nothing's pretty much coming in. There's one order in here sitting in Instacart, $21, 16 items. My bad. Customers are 10 miles away. This is a 2-batch. I'm nowhere close to that store, so it's not something I can do. And I also have Cornershop open. As you guys can see, nothing, even though they keep telling me open up the app so we can send you something. It's open. Burpy is open, no pending orders. So that's pretty much it as far as all of the grocery apps go. So I guess we're probably going to turn on the restaurants, Uber Eats or GrubHub, and see if we can make some money that way.
That's great, because now we get to play everybody's favorite game show, What Are You Smoking? First up, we have Instacart, 62 items, $19. I think not. Crack cocaine. Rehab. Uber Eats, $3, 3 miles. Crystal meth. Rehab. Instacart. Just can't get enough. 36 items, $23, 12 miles, 3 customers. Heroin. Rehab. But this nice GrubHub order for about $9 we will do, which takes us to Panda Express.
Guess you gotta unlock it first. As we know, GrubHub doesn't show the miles, so this order was $8. Looks like we're going about 7 miles. All right, got that order dropped off, and as I was coming over here, there is an order for $10 heading to Sweet Greens. So we're gonna get that one next. This is a restaurant that I was trying to avoid. I was really looking at the map to make sure, because It looked like it was on one street, but it looks like it's going to be on the street that I wasn't trying to go to, which is South Congress, because parking there is horrible. But we'll see what happens. Just as I figured, horrible, hellacious parking. There's nowhere to park. So we got to figure out how to get to Sweet Greens. Sweet Greens are made of these. I mean, I guess I could get creative like this guy. But you see, everybody's parked out here like that because there's nowhere to park. This is ridiculous. Monkey see, monkey do. Now to get out of here. And I don't know if you guys saw from the clip, when I walked in, there was like a wall that said pickup orders. I'm like, great. I'm parking in a weird spot and the order's not ready. And the guy comes up behind me like, you here for a pickup order? And I turn around, there's a whole another wall of just like endless orders to pick up. I'm like, yeah, for Anna. He's like, oh, here you are. I'm like, thanks, my friend. I am a Dutz today. First, I didn't see the water. Now I'm not seeing the orders. I hope that's where the craziness ends. This is interesting. Okay, a lot of things happened here. Got to this place, another GrubHub order came in for $10, and as I'm looking at this right now, a Cornershop order just came in. It's not a Costco one, but it is Ben White. Looks like they're paying me $16. Talking fast because I got to get this done. 16 items, $16. I'm 1 mile, well, 2 miles from the store. Customers 3. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my queue and try to drop this off. Let's see what the customer's saying about this order. All right, perfect. They actually text messaged me when I was on the way and said, you can leave this right outside the gate. So that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, all that was a little chaotic right now, but I have to pull over because for this soup peddlers, I have to place the order and get it picked up. And then after that's done, we're gonna go knock out that Cornershop. Well, looks like nobody's answering over there, so I'm just gonna drive over there and order it. Always happens. Go over here and see how busy they were, why they couldn't answer their phones. It says to be about 5 to 7 minutes. I went ahead and let the customer know, and we're just waiting to get the food. Took a little longer than 5 minutes, but we got it. Good thing about this, we're not driving a country mile. The customer is only 1 mile, 5 minutes away. Oh no! Why not? Super Train Megazord holding up the works. Good thing is, the Randall's is only 2 miles away, 8 minutes, but we gotta get past this first. Never be easy. Never be easy.
In that time I had to wait, I sent a quick message to the Cornershop support agent letting him know there is no funny business going on. There is indeed a train in my way. But not too long after that, I was able to make my way to Randall's. I reached the store at about 12:49, and this was a pretty interesting shop. First, the customer wanted some green Granny Smith apples.
Having the hardest time finding some good looking apples. These things are so beat up. What happened to y'all down here? My goodness. All right, see what I mean? Looks good, looks good. This one looks better. You can join the club.
And it wasn't any better over by the bag lettuce.
Pay very close attention to when it comes to these bags like this. Look at how bad this looks. You need to slow down and look at what you're getting. That is gross. Much better. Yeah, something like that definitely could have dropped your star rating. I mean, they wouldn't even be able to eat that. Why is that even out on the shelf?
Lastly, I just had to pick up some steak and fish from the meat section. This pasta sauce, milk, these slices of cheese, and this container of crumbled blue cheese.
All right, this is the last item, and I'm heading out. Looks like it's about 1:03 on the clock, so not bad. Hey, how's it going? I got it for you.
Aren't you not? Thank you very much.
You're welcome. I'm good, thanks for asking. You can be a fast shopper, but those lines always will hold you up. Uh-oh, guys, we got a special guest today. The Kia Soul is back, parking right next to my RAV. Wonder what they were talking about. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Good to see you. Looking good, clean. Nice chat. Okay, no more messing around. It is 1:17. Gonna go drop this order off of the customer. Hopefully we get some more. Cornershop, Cornershop, Cornershop. Y'all have got to get this GPS thing down. Granted, you want to verify. But there's so many times I hit the GPS, I go to the location, thinking it's taking me to the right place, and I look up and I'm at a completely wrong address, wrong street. So something has got to give. I think I'm just gonna start typing the address in by hand myself, because this is ridiculous. I mean, I guess at least it brought me into the general area, not like a street over, but so many times Cornershop's GPS has screwed me over. Let's just hope we get some more orders.
Well, that was conveniently placed. I was really gonna have to keep that message in mind as I moved on to my next order, because I was about to be tested.
All right, we just got a GrubHub order came in. The payout was $7. Couldn't capture it because I was driving. But the customer from the map didn't look to be too far away, but we'll find out here together. But $7, GrubHub.
So let's talk about this restaurant real quick. For starters, walk in, restaurant empty, nobody up in this piece. I'm waiting. And then all of a sudden, I don't know if you guys can see, an employee walks right in front of me. So close to me, she could take my life force. Said nothing to me. Nothing at all. It wasn't until another worker came in from outside, she actually helped me and started bagging my order. And the one over there trying to shoot, yeah, that's the one that couldn't be bothered. While the food is getting cold.
Thank you so much. Finally, got the order. Yeah, they walked right in front of me, didn't say excuse me, didn't acknowledge me, like, are you here waiting for something? Can I help you with something real quick? Just walked right into the back. Thank God, I guess the hostess came to the front and she was like, hey, can I help you, blah, 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 blah. But I mean, just as customer service, that's one thing I just never understand. As customer service, you see a customer waiting there, can you just check on them and make sure they're okay? How hard is that to do? You know, I'm not asking you like to replace a hip or remove a kidney. Hey, how you doing? The hostess will be right with you. Simple as that.
Why can't you give me the respect that I'm entitled to?
Moving on. We're finna go drop this off for Marco, then we're gonna do the Cornershop that came in. And for those of you who wanna know, customer's not even a mile away, 2 minutes, we're dropping it off. Was not expecting it to be as busy as it is. GrubHub actually is busy. As I was dropping off that order, another one came in for another $7, but I had already taken the Cornershop one. So which one would you guys do? A $7 order or a $23 order? And judging by what I saw on the Cornershop order card, the customer wasn't very far away. All right, I just pulled up to Randall's again. I'm gonna say slide to arrive at the store. So this customer needs 25 items. Start the pickings. I hate that. Don't look like a crazy person. That like all jumbled up on my head. We know, first things first, let's see what this customer needs. Air freshener, cleaner, bar of soap, bread, first aid kit, so produce. I was looking for it. No real general path on this one. This one's gonna kind of be all over the place, but we'll get it done. And for my timekeepers, it's 2:11. See how fast we can get out of here. All right, just had to make a quick change on the almond milk. He said he doesn't care what kind it is as long as it's unsweet. They just didn't have the unsweet version he was looking for, but we got something that's gonna work. Only need a few more items and we're out of here. All right, we're back in the car. It is now 2:38. I'm gonna go ahead and scan the receipt in and drop this off to the customer. Just very thankful that I have a few more apps to fall back on, because Instacart right now, for anybody who's wondering why I'm not doing it, there's no batches. No batches at all. All right, finally heading off. This customer is about 5 miles from the store. But just one thing about Cornershop, especially if you are listening, I probably know you are, I just wish the checkout process was a little bit easier, because if there's a discrepancy like in the pounds, like if you get, like if you get something that you have to weigh, like meat or even the produce, that's what we were kind of hung up on here a second ago. The guy got like 5 bell peppers, and the weight on the receipt was different from the weight that they had, I guess, estimated in the app. What that has to do with me, I have no idea, but it asked a moment for them to verify. The original estimation they had in there was $2, and I guess since he bought so many, he got a discount. So I had to go in there and manually change it to 9.7. or 97 cents, whatever. My thing about it is, if the accuracy of the items is that much of a deal and you can see what's wrong, why don't you just go ahead and change it so we can move on with the order? You know what I mean? I had an issue at one time. It was with the meat. It was a price difference with the pound and the meat, and with that I had a whole bunch of ice cream cake and everything, and we're going back and forth trying to figure it out, or they're trying to like tell me to change it. I'm like, well, what do you want me to change it to? He said, oh, just go ahead and change it. Change it to what? Tell me what you want me to change it to. You know, all the thermal bags in the world is not going to keep ice cream solid forever. So like I'm saying, can I just go ahead and like drop this off, and me and you can do this dance later? And she's like, no, you won't be able to progress to the next screen unless we get this corrected. So finally we get it corrected and I drop it off. Thank God the ice cream was still intact and the ice cream cake wasn't like swimming on the bottom of the container. But yeah, Cornershop, y'all have to get that together. Have to get that together. I can just hear Cornershop now. Oh, so you don't like our app, eh? Well, we got a solution for that. Deactivate it. Problem solved for you. You meet some really interesting people doing this job, let me tell you. I got the order dropped off, and as I was like setting it on the door, she opens the door. She's like, oh my God, thank you. I'm like, oh yeah, no problem, blah, blah, blah. She's like, how are you doing today? And I'm like, I'm doing okay. How about yourself? Well, my car broke down. I'm dealing with roaches and my knee's busted. Got an infection in it. I can't complain. I guess I can't complain. I'm like, sorry. She's like, oh, no, it's all funny. It's all funny. I'll be okay. Cool. Let's move on to the next order. None of that sounds like a good time at all. But hey, if it's funny to you, it's funny to me. Yeah, the waiting game. So just pull over to this area that's clearly facing the highway, as you guys can see from the last clip. And there was an order that just popped up over here. It was for Sprouts. I could barely see it because somebody snatched it up so quickly. But from what I can see, it was like 8 items, $33, but 22 miles. Would you guys have taken that? I mean, it doesn't matter if I could take it or not. I mean, it's gone, but yeah. 8 items, 22 miles, $33. I didn't get a chance to see what the units look like, because that could be another thing. You can go off in there for 8 items, but what if you need 20 units of 8 of those items? I don't know, but we're waiting. I got all the apps open. I got Cornershop open. I got Uber open. I got GrubHub open, and I'm staring at Instacart. And the only thing isn't here is something from Buda, Texas, which is very far from where I am right now, which is 33 items, $18. Hard pass. Okay, so while I was sitting here, this GrubHub order came in. It's 9 minutes away from me. It's 6 miles, and the payout, I believe, was $8. I'll never get over how jacked up these GPSs can be. So clearly you guys saw that I'm at Double Dave's. Like, take a look. Double Dave's, right? So why the heck are you still trying to send me somewhere else? That is not where Double Dave's is. Anyway, I have arrived, and we're gonna go ahead and get this pizza. Goodness. That works, appreciate it. Alright, got the order dropped off. Walked through a spider's web. It's like all over me. They say walking through a spider web is good luck, so hopefully we'll have some good luck. But if it's a brown recluse or a black widow and it bites you, that's not good luck. I don't know if you guys can see this, but yeah, it's all over me. I'm Spider-Man. Like, I am covered. I don't know if you guys can see it, but yeah, that web is all over me. Moving on from that, as I was walking back to the car, there was an order that came in. This is for Cornershop. It was $13. I completely forget how many items it was. Actually, no, it was 13 for 13. So 13 items for $13. And I think the customer was like 4 miles away from the store. So I'm 2 miles from this location. So we're gonna go do that next and just keep it rolling. All right, this is the Fiesta order. Just waiting for the customer to approve. We had to do a substitution on these, and they wanted to get these instead of the blue ones. Okay, real easy shop. Almost didn't take it. I've had some issues with customers at Fiesta. Don't need to talk about it here. It's in the past, moving on. But, sound like a chicken croaking. But we have 6 minutes and about 2 miles to get this order to the customer. Not very far at all. Well, I came here to Golden Chick to get some food because I was going to take my lunch because everything kind of slowed down. Just for the timekeepers, it is 4:31 to have some lunch. But this little order came in, 12 items, $20. There's a 1.3 multiplier onto this. As you guys can see, it normally would have been 16 bucks. But I'm about 2 miles from the store. It's literally right down the road where I just came from. And it looks like the customer is about 4 miles from the store. So definitely one I'm going to snatch up. Some TP for the bum hole. All I have to do is just send a replacement for this. He wanted the one with calcium added to it, pulp free. You only have this one, so it should be okay. All right, looks like he was just fine with the orange juice. Heading to check out. Okay, I'm back in the car, about to scan this receipt for Cornershop. While I was in there, I forgot that I didn't turn off GrubHub. So GrubHub sent me an order, and this is what it looked like. I think it's, you guys see the screenshot, it's $12, and it doesn't like the customer was that far away. I didn't take it because I didn't want to be greedy. Because the lines in there are very long to get out of there, and I didn't want someone's food to suffer because I was trying to, like, you know, snatch up all the money. But literally the place that we needed to go to is that it's a building like right over there. Like, I was so close to it. But anyway, I'm gonna take what I got from Cornershop and I'm gonna keep moving. Let me go ahead and finish this and we'll get back on the road. Where to next? As soon as I got back into my car, Cornershop sent me an order to Fiesta North. Cornershop was paying $20 to go in to get 10 items. I was 6 miles from that store. This is a Fiesta order. It's saying North, which means that's the preferred store they want me to go shop at. Now, when I push down on this, it's saying badge cannot be changed, so I can only shop at the North store. I just came from the South Fiesta store, which is where I like to be, below the river. This one, I'm also gonna have to reject. I know they got something down here south. I know, so I'm waiting for that. Dang, I have no time to eat. They're sending me another order. Sometimes they'll keep sending the same stuff back to you. Nope, that's what I'm looking for. The Ben White store, that's exactly what I want. Let's see what this is. So this one is 3 items, $17. I'm about 5 miles from Ben White. Customer's about 6 miles from that store. Let's also check and see if there's something else around here. Okay, so this one's gonna take me deeper south. I can shop at Ben White, which is south, or I can shop at Roadie, which is south. So more than likely it's probably closer to the Roadie, but I'm gonna pass Ben White first. I'm gonna go ahead and say slide to accept, and we're gonna go do that one next. I swear we have some of the craziest weather, where a beautiful sky like this can turn into this, and then back into this in a Texas minute. That last order got me very close to my house, and I wanted to continue to grind it out, but I decided it was time to turn it in. This is what it looks like now, headed back home at about 8 o'clock. And then back to this again. Yeah, so at that point, stick a fork in me, because I'm done. Let's get to the numbers.
Using Burpy, Instacart, GrubHub, and Cornershop. Multi-app earnings.
I do hope you guys take some time to celebrate your victories, no matter how big or small, because you never know what tomorrow's gonna bring. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the like button before you go. And if you're new, make sure you're subscribed to this channel for more ride-along videos like this with your notifications turned on, so you can come and watch it with the rest of us. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace. And as a reminder, summer is here and the Gig Gear store is now open on Redbow. Update your wardrobe with our custom apparel, masks, and we even have thank you labels. Also take some time to view our Amazon merchandise store. Links for both can be found in the description box below. We thank you in advance for your support.